Hi, this is Alan Trammell, and proud to be a Komet, always have and always will. Looking back, some very fond memories. Nearly 40 years ago, the dream about becoming a Komet as a youngster, along with so many of my other friends, and what it meant at that particular time in my life, it has gotten me a long way. But again, just thinking back, the maroon and white, what it meant to wear that uniform in any of the sports. Back in those days, Kearny was pretty dominant in a lot of different fields, a lot of different sports, and to be part of that history means a great deal. And looking back, and kind of fast forwarding this thing, it allowed me to have some structure, and the coaches that I was fortunate to play for, starting with Hugh McMillan, who was the JV baseball coach when I first went to Kearny, and then Tim Short, who was my basketball coach really for all 3 years, because when I was a sophomore, the varsity team, I think most people know that went 32-0 and won CIF, but I was on the JV team that year, and after that season, Wayne Colburn retired. So Tim was elevated to the varsity the next year, my junior year, and then my senior year. And I played for him for 3 years, and we ultimately won a championship ourselves when I was a senior. So not quite 32-0, we were 30-2, but nevertheless something that you never forget. And I've been fortunate to win a World Series, but that ranks right up there. The high school championship at the time was as good as it got. So again, very cool and something that I'll always remember. I mentioned Hugh McMillan as the JV coach when I was a sophomore. And then Jack Taylor, who was being honored along with myself and others. Jack was a very good baseball coach, along with Hugh and Tim Short at that era. And I'm smiling because it was tough love, and that's how coaches were at that particular time. And I ended up playing with another good one by the name of Sparky Anderson, who was very similar. They were like father figures. And again, the tough love that we got was something that we needed, and was able to me, it helped me become a better player earlier. And to go back to Jack, that again, he was very fair, as all the coaches were, but they were tough. And if you stepped out of line, they were going to tell you. And I think that was the proper way to do it. And again, I feel very, very strongly that these are the kinds of things, and these coaches when I was young helped me become, a professional baseball player. So Kearny Komets all the way. It's been something that gets brought up wherever I'm at, different parts of the country. That maroon and white, people wear it very, very proudly, and none more proudly than myself.